We are live now. We can start.
Yeah. Good afternoon and happy New Year, everyone. I'm Anajoree Bora, your host for today's session. My name is I'm Anajoree Bora, your host for today's session. I'm doing my master's in women's studies from Guwahati University, bringing you all around the educational session with Anajoree. Before we begin, let me tell you all about Anajoree. Anajoree means the bond of love. It signifies unconditional love. Anajoree is an unprofitable organization which was formed in 2018. The founder of Anajoree is Milin Datta. Anajoree engages and promotes various initiatives that are striving for social changes, owning leadership skills, and building entrepreneurship capabilities in the northeastern region of India. Anajoree is involved in field activities like education, gender and sexuality, art and craft, animal welfare, environment, community health, and many more. So now let us welcome our guest, Sir Sandeep Chakma. He is the General Secretary of the Ultimate Truth Piercing Mission. It is a social, religious, and educational organization. And he is also the coordinator of Mahabodhi Residential School, Tuisang Village, Longley district of Mizoram.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir, you can proceed. And today we are going to learn and gather information about Chakma peoples in Mizoram. Chakmas are one of the major tribes of Tripura. They are known to be a tribe of Southeastern Asia. A major part of them, however, migrated to Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Generally, they follow Buddhism. Now I would like to hand over the session to Sir Sudeep Chakma to give us more detailed information about the Chakma people living in Mizoram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm very happy and grateful to have this good platform to speak about the Chakma people of Mizoram. So I'm very grateful to you all. Well, by the way, my topic is to speak about the Chakma people in Mizoram. In short, the Chakmas are one of the Buddhist communities in the Indian subcontinent. Also, there are Chakmas in 3 states in India, which you told, that in Tripura, in Arunachal Pradesh, and in Mizoram. I'm from Mizoram, so I will speak about the Chakma people of Mizoram only. So actually, the Chakmas have their own age, all culture, language, and scripts. Chakma people practice shifting cultivation called Zoom. They grow here in Mizoram mostly paddy, maize, cotton, sesame, and etc. in their Zoom along with vegetables and spices. They also know the art of low land cultivation. The Chakma people mostly do the shifting cultivation because the Chakmas are cultivators from time immemorial, because these are their main occupation. So the Chakmas, who constitute 8.5% of the total tribal state population in Mizoram, and the Chakmas are the second largest tribal community next to majority Mizos, who constitute 77%, yet Chakmas are lagging behind in all aspects of life, because the Chakmas are indigenous minority community over here in Mizoram. So there are so many behind them. And the present population of the chakmas is about 80 lakhs to 80,000 to 1 lakhs in Mizoram. Also, in Arunachal Pradesh, there are about 60 to 70,000 and 40 to 50,000 in Tripura, and about 30,000 maybe in Assam, according to census. So, if I would say about the education of the Chakma people of Mizoram, according to census of India, 2001, the Chakmas are the most illiterate community in Mizoram. They have registered a literacy rate of only 45.3%, way behind other community. The gap is huge between males and females amongst the Chakmas. While 56.2% of the men are literate, the literacy rate of women is only 33.6%, according to the census of 2001. So only 13.7% Chakmas are attending formal educational institutions at 2001 census. The percentage of those Chakmas attending institutes of high learning is very, very thin. And high level of illiteracy and backwardness of the Chakmas is clearly seen if we visit any Chakma village here in Mizoram, in different villages, particularly the remotest ones. The alarmingly high rate of illiteracy of the Chakma tribe is ironic and grotesque. So these are some very important facts to know about the Chakma people in Mizoram. I would like to also add the socioeconomic problem of the Chakmas living here in Mizoram. 99.2% of the Chakmas live in villages which are remote and disconnected from development programs or schemes of the government. So illiteracy is deeply related to poverty and backwardness. Yet the successive governments have miserably failed to take up viable socioeconomic programs to uplift the condition of the Chakmas, who are the poorest and the most marginalized section of the society. And the Chakma habitations remain the most undeveloped till that, especially in the remote areas. There are no roads, hospitals, electricity, and right now the mobile connectivity is okay. There are almost so many towers have been already installed in many Chakma areas. So the mobile connectivity is now accessible, and it is we can say it is good. And underdevelopment and lack of awareness are major obstacles to achieving universal primary education. In absence of alternative source of livelihood, the poor Chakma parents are forced to make their children work in Zoom fields in remote hills away from schools. The parents cannot help feeling utterly helpless. Not that they do not have the zero dreams of having educated progeny like any other parents in the faraway towns. The problem is that there are now so many problems actually, if I would like to add. Certainly acute poverty and lack of awareness among the Chakmas could be two primary reasons of high level of illiteracy. I think poverty is the main culprit for the chakmas to get educated. In a situation where it is the question of feeding the mouths in the families, which are usually large, education assumes a secondary importance for most parents. For this very important purpose, I, on behalf of the Ultimate Truth Preaching Mission, a registered socio-religious and cultural and also educational organization based in Mizoram, have started a school. The name of our school is the Mahabodhi Residential School, where we provide quality education, but we cannot provide fully free education. We have to take fee from the parents. So the school is mostly run by the parents' contribution. But the fees are very less. We take very reasonable fee from the parents, so that our organization have been working since 2000 actually, but the school was established in 2016. So these are some of our important works and that we have taken.
So their people's what they do for their earning, for their day-to-day life, mostly what they do for their expenses.
Yeah. Their day-to-day earning is Zoom cultivation and growing vegetables, which are seasonal during winter only. So now during winter, most of the villagers, their main earning is growing the vegetables in the vegetable fields near the rivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the your point of view regarding the citizenship of Chakma refugees? That they are not accepted here before, after they migrated here from Bangladesh, they got rejected. Many states did not accept them. In Arunachal Pradesh also, they rejected them as their community. So, what are your views about that?
About the problem of refugee, there is no issue and there is no problem about refugees here in Mizoram, because they are they have no objection about the refugee problem over here in Mizoram. We are living peacefully actually, and we have no any such communal problem. Yeah.
Can you tell us about something about the situation of Chakma peoples in Mizoram comparing with the past and present situations? Was it improved or in the same condition or whatever it is? Can you tell us about this?
Yeah. The present condition for the Chakma people of Mizoram are not like before. Before, when I was not born actually, there may be some, there may have some problems long before, but now it is not such problems. So I think it is all okay, if I would say in very short.
So in these days now, Chakma peoples are only engaged in primary activities, or they are developing and going towards the tertiary and other activities too. Working for private offices or doing some jobs and all, or all are engaged in agriculture purposes.
Yeah. Here in Mizoram, we have a autonomous district council, but we are living out of the district council, under Lungli district, Mizoram. So in district council, they don't have much issue about employment. They can get a job. Those who are born in, those who are living within district council. But out of the district council, they have some problems about the employment because job crises are going on since so many years. The chakmas, they mostly get jobs in school, like primary school, middle school, and high school. I don't see any such chakma people are working in other departments other than the education department. So only the chakmas get job mostly in the education department as a teacher. Before long years back, some chakma people, of course, got some jobs in other department, but they are now, they have already undergone superannuation under pension. So after that, we are getting very less job in various departments, but still we are we get jobs in education department in the chakma villages.
So it can be said that it's a problem, it's a huge problem for the employees to new generation, for the upbringing of the new generation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And moreover, there is no any company here in Mizoram, so our youths goes to other states like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore to work in the companies just for their living, to earn at least some money. So these are some source of earning for the Chakma people of Mizoram. And those who are living here permanently and working here, their main occupation is doing cultivation and farming in the vegetable field. So all these are main occupation for the Chakmas. And also some businessmen and women also are there. They are earning by doing some small business like small shops, like opening a small table shop, something like that, in the open space. These are some main source of earning. Over to you.
And what are your perceptions, and what would you say about the demanding of Chakma autonomous district? Will that be ever happen, and how it will be recognized of tribes or Chakmaland Union territories? They are demanding for their own union territories. They want to name that as a Chakmaland. What would you say about that?
I don't have actually much idea and knowledge about that, about the union territory and all. So I think I even didn't heard about demanding such union territories from the central government. So I think no one, maybe some political leaders and social workers are working on it, but I'm not involved with all that. And there are so many social workers from the Chakma communities living in different states in India. They might be doing, I don't know from my side about all that.
So can I ask you some questions about your organization?
Yes, sure.
Yes, please, you can say. So, in your organization, all the members are from the native place or are from different states also?
We are all from this village, and most of the members are from teachers community and some village elders. So we are a team from this village. Only we established this organization to uplift the Chakma people of Mizoram in different way, like socio-religious, cultural, education, and livelihood development and all. Many years back, we have run livelihood project under the Ministry of Textiles, but it has been stopped due to financial drawback from the government. So we are not running that program at the moment. We are mainly focusing in the field of education now because the chakmas are mostly illiterate, and we thought education is the only way to uplift our community. So that we are mainly working for the education.
So what's your next motive, next main thing you are focusing for the Chakma peoples in your area?
Yeah, we are.
Step for them.
Yeah. Next stage, we are seeking for income generation for the people living here from the central government or from any organization. If we get such an opportunity to initiate a program like a project to provide some income source to our people here, they can work and earn. So in this way, we are seeking that the next step for providing income for our people. And beside this, we are also trying to upgrade our school. Right now, it is from nursery to class 10 only. There is no higher secondary in our village, so that when our students pass out class 10, they get so many problems to continue their education. So if we could have a higher secondary school here in our location, in our areas, and many underprivileged students will get an opportunity to study here by eating their own meal, by not going somewhere, because all the students cannot go outside to continue their education after passing out class 10. So that this is our one of the next step to upgrade the classes.
Have you applied for the government's help, or do you get funds from them? A bit of help from the government servants.
Yeah. We have already applied so many projects under the central government, but unluckily we still didn't get any such projects to run this school smoothly. This Mahabodhi Residential School is running mainly through the source from donor, like from outside. They are providing us some financial assistance in the infrastructures, but for managing the schools, like teacher salary and so many others requirements, we get all this the parents only, because the parents face their fees, monthly fees, and from that fees we can pay the salary for the teachers. Otherwise, we have no any source from the government.
So, how many teachers are working with you in school right now?
Yeah.
In this present
At the moment, we have 22 teaching and non-teaching staffs in the school. We have about before it was 20 to 22 staff. Right now, it has been decreased due to financial problems. So we have now 16 teachers and 16 teachers and 2 non-teaching staffs.
So all are male and female. How many members are there? Members?
Yeah, we have only 4 female teachers, and all others are male.
Yes,
including the wardens in the hostel.
Oh, you have hostels too?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have hostel. I
Oh,
forgot just to say. We have hostel.
so how many students are there in your hostels?
We have this year we have near about 125.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it difficult for you to make understand people to enter the school for their education? And have you ever faced that problem for the educational purposes to make them educate? And you have to make other people understand that you have to bring your kids to the school and for their education and for the better life. Have you ever faced that problem?
Uh, I think uh, I think we didn't face such problem.
Mm.
Most of the students are chakma only, and the students living in the hostels, they are from other villages, and the students are from the village, they go to school from their own homes. So in this way, I think for the communications and in other way also, we don't have much problem about.
Okay. So, do you have any other informations to give us from your side?
Yeah. From my side, what I if actually we are lack of so many problems which are like for especially for running the school. So to run the school, we required financial support. So to get financial support from the government is not possible because this is a uh, like a Buddhist mission school, which I would like to say. So for the mission school, I think there is no any financial support from the government since uh, this is a India is a secular state. So being a secular state, I think there will be no any financial support from the government. So our main aim is to reach out with different people around the world, far and near, to get some financial support from such like-minded, generous people, so that we can get at least some little help from them. And in this way, we can solve some of our problems and some of our issues. Yeah.
There is a problem for electricity problem in your village. You told me about this before. So,
Yes, yes.
have you ever
We
have you
have
worked for
electricity
that?
problem over here. Yeah, yeah. We, we have electricity problems over here, but Tuisong is of course a sub town, and it is a little bit developed as compared to other Chakma villages in Lungle district. So even in Tuisong also we don't get regular electricity. So one can think that if this Tuisong cannot get regular electricity, how can other villages can get? So in other villages, they don't get electricity regularly. This is very sure. Even here in Tuisong also, we don't get electricity regularly. Most of the time, especially the daytime, yeah, night at night, it's not regular. When winter, now it is winter. In winter, we get electricity something feasible, but during rainy season, it is not possible to get the electricity timely. So it comes and goes always cut off. In this way, the problem of the electricity is always happening here in our areas.
how many villages does the population of Chakma peoples are more in Mizoram? Or how many districts have the population growth of Chakma peoples?
For the population, exactly I cannot say, but I can only say that there are maybe 80,000 to 1 lakh Chakma population all over Mizoram, including the Chakma District Council. In Chakma District Council, they might have 40 to 50,000, and maybe 30 to 35,000 are living outside of Chakma District Council.
So I guess we are done for these questions. So
Yeah.
yeah. So anything you have add to this?
I think it's okay.
It's okay. So
yeah.
Let's end this session then. It was very nice to meet you, sir.
Me too.
And get to know more many important things and about many things about this Chakma peoples in Mizoram and all over the Northeast India.
Okay.
It was very nice and honor to meet you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm also thankful to you. Thank you.
Sir.
Okay.
We are looking forward to meet you again in another session.
Of course. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.